What's up, everyone? Welcome back to my channel. If you are new, welcome to my channel. I'm in a new location, as you can see. I'm in my kitchen, not on my couch where it's super dim. I wanted to talk to you guys about my vision board, and I want to give you a tour of my vision board for 2019. I know it's a little bit later than usual for you to post a vision board tour, but I really don't give a crap. I finally was able to complete it, and I am currently working on my goals. My board is very scriptural based. It's a lot of scriptures throughout it. And it's not a typical vision board where it's extremely specific, where I have my face on someone's shirt or in a movie or names in bright lights. That's not the way this vision board is. For me, it's more of a beginner's vision board because this is the second vision board that I've done, but the first one I'm actively trying to utilize for my year. And it's also, I'm going to show you guys how the aesthetic of my vision board when I'm done with everything, how it is. And I'm going to share with you the word of the year very quickly. I'm not going to go into details. If you want detailed video on how I selected the word of the year, please let me know in the comments below, and I will definitely share with you guys how I came up with that word. But I'm rambling a little bit too much, so let's get into the video. As you can see, my vision board has quite a few scriptures throughout it, and that was basically to hone in on the biggest goal of all, which is to be more spiritual and have a better connection with God. So praying regularly and reading the Bible, and then also being able to sprinkle throughout the vision board scriptures that basically reminds me that I'm not alone, and that it takes communication to strengthen myself spiritually and also faith. So the vision board is based on Habakkuk 2:2, and I will basically throw that scripture up, but it basically says to write your vision out and so that it can come true. And a lot of the scriptures that I have on here is about working hard, asking for things that you want, and having your dreams come true, basically. So the first quote, I'm a big quotes fan. So the first quote that I have is, know that you can start late, look different, be uncertain, and still succeed. That's something that I struggle with on a regular basis, and I'm like, you know what, I need that to be inspired and to continue, because sometimes I do have uncertainties with a lot of things, and that's something that I want to just continue to focus on, is like my confidence and just being able to continue in doing that. This over here is basically my fitness and health goal. It says stay humble, hustle hard, which is something that I am trying to do, just hustling more and getting to where I want to be. And then it says work out, eat well, be patient, your body will reward you. And that is actually a quote that I mentioned on my last video about being patient, and I know that's something I have to work on. The boxing gloves over there is something I want to do, so it kind of represents a challenge and challenging myself, pushing myself a little harder, because boxers are really disciplined. And of course, I have a body that is Tiana Taylor's, that's very similar to mine. She has a long torso and broad shoulders, and I want my body to be more muscular and more toned and snatched, if you will. And then of course I have more vegetables, fruits and vegetables, and actually that doesn't just represent eating healthy, but it also represents, for me, like when I think of that, I think of Home Chef, and it's another one, but having a partnership with one of the food delivery services. So that's something that also represents. So my images and visions are actually multi-purpose. Of course, here is travel, also photography. If you can tell on the video, on the image, there's photography. So it's something I want to explore, and maybe travel photography. As you go down, it's relax, you are enough, you have enough, you do enough. And that's something I have to remind myself of. The rocks to me, and then the heart, peace and love, and then just relaxing, maybe at a resort or some type of getaway where I can just enjoy my time. Just having peace of mind. And I just saw that, and I'm like, I want to go to a resort. I want to go somewhere, a retreat of some sort, maybe writing retreat, business retreat, something like that. And I've actually been looking into a couple of those. Debt free is a big one for me. because I have quite a bit of debt and I'm trying to get rid of it. I'm currently working on the Dave Ramsey plan, which I've done before and I just kind of failed. So that's something that I'm working on, is being debt free by the end of this year, which is going to be kind of taxing because I don't have the income right now. But I'm working towards that. What to be is the next one, because I am looking for a career change. I've worked in office support roles most of my adult life, and I just want something different. So that is what to be, and that's like making a deal in career change. This is this picture of me and my son, which is basically enjoying more time with him, and just building our relationship and spending more mommy and me time and focusing on our relationship. This one is Proverbs 14:23, and then Proverbs 5, and I'll throw those scriptures up for you. But this one is a pen and paper, and basically write my first manuscript because I love writing. I've always wanted to be a writer, and then start my first screenplay. And this is something that a drop of ink may make many think, and that's something that kind of makes me, it represents inspiration, and I actually do want to inspire many people, millions of people. Thinking of possibly doing some motivational speaking and getting into coaching and motivational speaking events. Those are a couple of things that this represents specifically. And then here is now this is more so like a long-term goal. As you can see, 3 million views on YouTube, 500,000 subscribers, 15,000. It actually, this was supposed to be 50, but I was like, you know what? Let me keep 500,000. That's perfectly fine. 15K, and then 5K for Facebook, and 15K for my Instagram. And then for me, one of my goals is to learn a lot more and read more. So this quote really reminds me that ordinary people have big TVs, extraordinary people have big libraries. And that's just something that kind of reminds me. And then of course the image has, this would be me. It's not actually me. Me sitting, as you can tell, sitting at coffee shop or something with my phone down and just reading and consuming all the information. So that kind of helped me just continue to grow, read, and educate myself, which is, this quote perfectly fits there. And then I have here increased my income monthly to $10,000 monthly. And that basically is to start my business and to increase my income monthly. And not just through my business revenues, but other revenues. I am looking to start a business and focus on growing. This image right here is something that I want to do, is somewhat of a passion project. I'm interested in starting a podcast, or maybe doing some interviews on writing, being inspirational and motivating other people to live the life that they want. And then last but not least, which is my overall goal for this year. Of course, there are some things that I left off, not purposely, but there are some things that I did leave off accidentally. This one is when you find people who not only tolerate your quirks, but celebrate them with glad cries of "me too." Be sure to cherish them, because those weirdos are your tribe. And that's in that scripture that is also on here. It's 1 Thessalonians 5:15-19. And basically for me, I've always struggled with feeling like I have the right people around me. And I want to build a tribe of people that either are able to elevate me and continue to make me want to level up and grow and do big things, or people that are at a level where I'm at that want to do more. So that is basically my tour of my 2019 a vision board. It's not like the only thing that I think of, like when it comes to branding. Of course I want to build my business, which is where this comes into play, and being debt free and all of that stuff. So it is a lot of these images have a lot of different meanings, not just one specific. But my overall goal is to build my business, get out of debt, build a better relationship, and be a better mom, or continue to be the best mom that I possibly can be, and get in shape, and not only spiritually but physically and mentally as well. So did not show you guys how I made this vision board. I actually did it on Canva and had it printed out and sent to me, but I will show you guys the steps that I'm going to be taking to make these visions come true. So hopefully you guys enjoy this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye. Okay, so after I finished with my vision board, what I decided to do is make an inspiration wall in my bedroom, because I'm going to be in my bedroom every night. And in the morning I get up and I leave out where I can see this. It's right next to my door. And so my vision board, and then there are 2 quotes, which is based around my word of the year, which is build. And those quotes are: build the life you want one day at a time. And then there's a chalkboard for my aspirations for the day, or my Thanksgiving board, if you will. So it can either be an aspiration or something to give thanks about. And then my next quote is: his plan is to build us into something far greater than we were, far greater than we can ever imagine. So that is the end of this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please subscribe, comment below, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.